Hello, my name is Mary Kay Worth, and I've been inspired to read the Cuba Patriot article to you so that you don't have to read it for yourself. It's right here on my computer, and I've blown it up a little bit so I can see it, and then now I will read it to you. So I'm going to set this down there and pull my computer a little closer. And the title is this, from the Cuba Patriot, and this was March 2nd, 2022. The title is this, Getting a Second Chance at Life. A former Allegheny County educator writes her way to a new career, by Elisa Burke. It's nothing short of a miracle. That's how Mary Kay Worth describes the fact that she is able to have a second chance at life. Back in September of 2017, Worth was struck with a medical emergency that would change her life. She had 2 brain bleeds formed from a genetic condition that would start her down the road of health challenges. Most folks around Allegheny County know Mary Kay as an area educator and administrator, having served the Genesee Valley School District for 10 years as principal and at St. Bonaventure University as an adjunct professor before moving to Central New York to take a superintendent's position. The daughter of a teacher, Worth was raised in Portville and caught the theater bug there. She went on to participate in many productions with the Olean Community Theater. After college, she taught a year in West Virginia, having seen a poster with a 1-800 number advertising a need for educators. Then she returned to Western New York to work for BOCES. Of her time in education, Worth notes, "I truly believe that those of us who are in the public education are really do change lives." Let me say that again. Over her time in education, Worth notes, "I truly believe that those of us who are blessed to be in public education really do change lives. I believe that sincerely." Over time, in addition, she had begun a small career in writing. She had authored some poems, children's books, and started writing a family legacy library. But there's much more to Mary Kay's story. Initially, Mary Kay's health seemed to put a halt to so many aspects of her life. The trauma to her brain has left Mary Kay with only 50% of her vision, facial numbness, and overall numbness on her right side, as well as partial numbness on her left side. Despite these challenges, all of Worth's muscles still work. Speaking with Worth, it is quite evident that she is not going to be the type of person that is going to let anything hold her back. She has an optimism and a zest for life that likely is not found in most individuals who have encountered such difficulties. Mary Kay has always journaled, sometimes jotting down poems that came to mind, or simply a record of that day's happenings. These journals are what led to the beginnings of the family legacy library. Most are filled with old photographs, which are not labeled in any way. These have been placed in shoeboxes, and they've now been translated over to digital photos stored on phones, which are rarely printed or labeled in any way. To create our family legacy library, I literally took every phase of our life and matched the text from my pictures to my journals to create the story of our lives. Recently, Mary Kay has published a new children's book titled A Lucky Stone Day, which started out as a poem. It was a very personal poem. I call them God Whispers, explains Worth. It was never intended for publication until I was given another whisper to rewrite it for kids and start teaching it. The book is about a young girl who discovers stones which have holes bore through them. Quite a mystery. Named Lucky Stones, they are found among the Finger Lakes of New York. It is the first of Worth's books to have to go to an outside illustrator, as all of her previous works used Worth's original photographs. Worth has just entered into contract with a new publisher, Good River Publishing, which will allow her to re-release 4 of her best-selling books: The Truth About Santa, Hey Elephant, Where Are You?, Pop-Pop's Train Ride, and Dear Dear. As of now, A Lucky Stone Day can be purchased from Mary Kay's website at marykayworthofficial.com. This is also where folks can watch an animated trailer featuring the book, as well as check out the review. In the coming months, the other 4 books will be available for purchase as well. Worth will be visiting Western New York this summer, making stops at a few local libraries for readings and book signings. She will be in Wellsville at the David A. Howe Library on Tuesday, July 19th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Books will be available for purchase at that time. In closing, Worth explains more about what it means to her to be writing and publishing it again. I believe I'm here for a purpose. I just know that. My author's bio starts with the fact that I am a child of God. And I've gotten a lot of feedback on that over the years. My faith walk has been extremely important to me. Is it hard? Absolutely. But it's a choice every day to make the best of it. And when I get down, I call on other people to help pull me back up. Thank you so much for letting me share, and I encourage you to have a blessed day.